That's working. That's actually better now. We're live. Hello, Dimbos. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry about that. I noticed my lights were flashing. My my overhead light was flashing. And I thought, I don't know if it caught it like right near the end where I said, "Are you going out?" And then the next thing I know, a power surge. I was like, I was about to say, "Are you going out, or is it? Or are we about to have a power surge?" And lo and behold, that's what fucking happened. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we're getting so many problems. Um, I'm just gonna say to hell with it for the game today, and just we're just gonna chat for a little bit. I'm just gonna talk because I don't feel like trying to get all that set up again and go through all that. So yeah, we're just gonna talk and chat for a little bit because that's what I want to do. So that's what we're going to do today. I know what we're going to do today. We're gonna talk. But shit. Hold on. How do I grab you? There's a way to grab you over there on the floor without me leaving this chair. Eh. Ah, it worked in my favor. Come here. Come here, you little frickin' frugal, frickin' got it. Okay, I'm gonna turn my PS5 on and I want to check what games I downloaded. Nothing new actually, just some old games. I want some. I want to think on what I should do. Okay, so there are two games that I re-downloaded that I would like to stream on Fridays. Or maybe we'll do it on Wednesday and then I'll move Monster Hunter to Fridays. I don't know. But I was thinking of either getting playing Destiny 2, getting to play Destiny 2 again, or just continuing with Final Fantasy 14. I know neither of them are very well, not I shouldn't say neither of them are very interesting, but I haven't played Destiny 2 in forever, and my friend constantly goes on about how good it is. And occasionally my other friend will re-download Destiny 2 to play it. So, I don't know. I do want to get back into it and maybe just kind of see how it is. Final Fantasy 14 is just I love Final Fantasy 14 and like playing it. So I have that, but we also have you know we have Genshin Impact. I don't Not really a big fan of playing Genshin Impact, but I could play that. I want to finish that, but I think it'd be better on my own. I also have Mass Effect. Could play Mass Effect on Wednesdays or Fridays until we beat Dead Space and we can free up a slot for that. What other games? Those are the only thing. Well, I have a few others, but those are the ones that I re-downloaded. All right, I know I'm looking like to the side and trying to look at my PS5. I don't have it hooked up over here, so I can't see it that well. But let me get rid of that and I love how I always type and I somehow hit the caps button, even when I don't hit the caps button. The fuck? A bug in my room. How the fuck did you get in my room? Where are you, you little pest? I will end your line. I will end your mother frickin' existence. Okay. So I'm just gonna mention that, do that. Okay. But yeah. So those are a few of the games that I have a thought process for. But I'd of course like to hear your guys' thoughts on what you'd like to see me stream. Because again, I can't guarantee I'd stream it, but I might be interested in playing it. Do know that I don't have every game in existence, so I may have to buy the game, and that may take a while. But yeah, those are the technically two games, technically three. We could, I could, I kind of don't want to do it right now. It's a little too early to do it. But I do want to replay through the God of War series, at least the new ones, the first and the second one. Might do that later this year. Definitely not now because it hasn't been that long since I beat it, and I kind of want to forget a lot of it so that I can re-experience it. If you get my understanding. Is there any other the Yonky Sploinky? Unfortunately, I can't do that because I had a power surge. About, I want to say maybe 15 minutes ago, I had a power surge and it knocked me off my game and everything. And I don't remember when the last time I saved was. I mean, it wasn't so long ago that I would lose a lot of progress, but at the same time, I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared, you guys. Like, I am a big ass scaredy cat in this game. Like, let's just like I always say, but like in the original Dead Space, I knew where 90% of them would spawn, and I was still scared. Okay, and I had a full suit of armor, upgrades out the wazoo, multiple playthroughs, and I still was scared on easy mode. Okay, you guys saw it in stream. I literally turned it on story mode. That's how terrified I am. But we're gonna play it again next week. I don't know what's I really don't know what's going on with my internet or why we keep getting power surges like this around this area. It's like I really want to move. I want to move up north, truthfully, from where I live. I really do want to just move up north. But so yeah, right now the two games that I have It was beyond easy mode. It was story mode. It's the Barrow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Unfortunately, I missed the gameplay part of the stream, which was in the last stream. There's two different streams, by the way. The first one is me trying to play Dead Space. I was playing it, and then right at the end, I don't know if it caught it on stream or not for that part, but right at the end, I'm like, "Are you going out?" Because I'm looking up at my light because it kept flashing on and off. Like, "Are you going out?" Because if so, I was like, "Are you going out?" Because either you're going out or it's a power surge, and then a power surge, knock everything off. Thankfully, my PC is okay. It started up fine, so we're good on that point. I didn't have anything else turned on. No worries if you can't. It's like a 45-minute VOD, and most of it's just talking. Mainly because I got hit with frickin' lag again, which probably should have told me something was about to happen. But sorry. So yeah, I have two games that I would like to try streaming going forward. Would be either Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14. Why the fuck did you forget to eat? Go find something to eat now, if you can. If you're not able to, then don't. Boing, a boing, a boing. But I was also saying that I would like to play the God of War series again, probably later in the year. Relive God of War and God of War Ragnarok. So not anytime soon. Let's see. What other games would you guys like to see? I really like Yu-Gi-Oh! I really do. It's just I can't get into it unless there's a bigger group of people to play with. We could try to replay Resident Evil 3. Your internet's been acting up as well. Well, this is really the first day that I've had any issues with it. Of course, this is technically the first day that I've streamed since Thursday morning. Like I said, I probably won't be streaming God of War Ragnarok until later this year. Of course, we have to play through the first one because, like I do want to restream it because I played it and I know the story, so I don't mind streaming it. But I do want to give it more time to, like, forget things, even though I say that in my mind's like a freaking memory card where it's like, oh man, I don't remember this part, and then right after that you're like, oh fuck, I remember everything about the game now. I hate that. I could also play Bloodborne. I have not beat Bloodborne. Bloodborne. Yeah. I have not beaten Bloodborne, and I never got very far in it. I tried to. I did enjoy it. I just wanted to always have a friend play, and that didn't work out so well back in the day. So I wouldn't mind trying to play Bloodborne if you guys are interested in that. Of course, we could also play Elden Ring if anybody wants to see me try my hand at Elden Ring again. This time alone, without a friend constantly backing me up. So I can actually, get stronger. What other games do I have? Of course, those are long form games. I don't mind finding some short form games that, maybe won't take up months worth of streams. Like, I know Onechambara would be good to play. I really want to rebuy. Well, I don't really need to rebuy it. I can probably just put in the CD to the PS5 and play it that way. Should work fine. Yeah, you and your sushi ships. Your motherfucking sushi ships, go fuck yourself. What other? These are only games on the PS5, though. I do have games on the PC that I'd love to play, but unfortunately, I can't do mods on the PS5. I mean, I can, but we're not gonna go there because I don't want to break my PS5. I do want to replay Resident Evil 3 again down the road. This time on like medium difficulty. To this day, I don't know why. I literally do not know why. But my most watched live stream and vid, if I'm not mistaken, is my Resident Evil stream. I, to this day, do not understand why. Okay, it is not my most watched videos. My most watched live stream. Oddly enough, they're about the same, at least from that point of view. Yeah, my most watched live stream. My most watched live stream is literally my Resident Evil 3 Endurance, no pants, and all screams till the end stream. Don't know why. Don't know why it has 3.4K views, but it does. Resident Evil 3 is the one with Jill. It's before Resident Evil 2, which still confuses me why they did it that way. I don't know why. I do not know why that stream had that many views at all. It was with my old model too. Well, my first model. But oh wow, my mortuary assistant video had a lot more views. Looking back, you all of a sudden see videos like hundreds of views that originally didn't have that many views, and I'm just like, what the fuck happened here? And then you just see like everything dip down. Then again, these are just live streams. The no pants might be the cause. True. I mean, in the thumbnail, granted, my character has her booty up in the air. Of course, you can't see anything because of the tails, but still. Yeah, every other stream has less than 400 views, but that one has literally 3.4K. And of course, my highest video is 3.4K as well, with day 4 of DDD. How are you all doing? This is back when I first got my Go XLR, and I was doing things like this. Oh wait, hold on. Wait a minute. My Go XLR ain't working. There we go. There we go. It's working now. But yeah, that video was when I first got my Go XLR, or at least one of the first ones that I had when I got my Go XLR, and I could do this shit. Yeah, then the next one is it's almost time for DDD, which has 1.3K. Which, I mean, it isn't a lot to some people, but, you know, that's amazing to me. Let's see. We gotta make this one bigger. There we go. That's better. The Christmas skits. Oh, they were fun. They were fun, but I know a lot of people weren't watching them. That's why I kind of stopped at day 27. I was like, you know what? I'm just tired of doing them. I mean, it was funny. Like the last three videos were basically just Carlos going mad. The last three videos are just Carlos losing his fucking mind. No, I had fun doing them. It's just I think I overdid myself. I think I was overdoing myself those things because I was also doing the 25 days of thanks at the same time, and I'm pretty sure that really just tired me out. Should probably next time prepare a lot better when I do those things. Oh God, it's gonna be even worse. I'm gonna have more parents to thank for this year. I'm gonna have so many mamas and dads to thank for this year. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot doing the 25 days of thanks, and the skits were fun. I got to cut loose and make up shit. Oh wait, it wasn't the last three. It was one, two, three, four, five. It was 5 days worth of videos, which was just 5 videos of Carlos taking over while I was asleep. While the captain was asleep, I should say. But no, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot doing those. I just gotta plan out my content better and actually make thumbnails for those because it was just like actual things. DG, what are you doing? Are you lurking over here? Those eyes. Those shifty eyes. Wait. Hold on. I fucked up. I hate this so much. I'm like trying to grab something. And it's like you grab everything but what you're trying to grab. Hold on. There we go. They don't see us anymore. It's okay. They'll never see us again. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Wait, what? Jack, do you need help? Because those are things that are not good. Really, Sabaro? Do AAA April's ass appreciation? It was hidden on Twitch, or it was hidden on YouTube. Because you put the word ass. Yeah, best kick the ass. I am concerned, but I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh wait, you said oh okay. I misread that entire sentence. I thought it said so your mom locked the front door, but now it's broken, but it now doesn't lock. I was like, that's not good. That's not safe. Now that I understand it, it's unlock. I was like, oh, that makes more sense. I need to find a better placement for this microphone. I can't tell if you guys can hear me. or my voice is getting through, or if I need to raise my voice more. I also want to move my monitors around so I don't do this all the time. Uh, Ever since I have this new setup, I have my microphone in a very weird place. Because it's right between my main monitor and my monitor to the side. Because I had it on the side of my desk, but there ain't much space on the side of my desk since I moved it. I mean, I could probably move the desk down, but then it sits behind. And it sits behind a window, and I don't want that. Have it stationed to the side, further away from the window. And that puts it right next to the wall. Stephen Strange. He is pretty strange. Hold on, why can't I see chat? Okay, okay. That's not making much sense. Here we go. As long as it can pick up that angelic voice. Ah, stop it. Stop it. You don't have a beautiful voice. I got ugly voice. I got ugly voice. Ugly voice. Stop it. Stop it. No, I don't want a daddy voice. That's the one voice I don't want. I don't want it. Take it away. Oh. No, I do really want to figure out what I want to stream. Because I was thinking for right now, we could probably have Monster Hunter on Fridays. Monster Hunter on Fridays. Currently, sorry. And then do Dead Space on Sundays. And then Wednesdays could be something simple. Jump in bed. I'm fine. It's just because I'm tired from work. Like, I guarantee if I was playing Dead Space, I'd be perfectly fine. I wouldn't be yawning at all. I'd be screaming. I'd be like, ah! 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 Leave me alone, monster of death! I'm also trying to drink less soda. Because I will not lie, I've been drinking way too much soda. Well, not just soda, but sugary drinks in general. Over the last month. Like, I've been eating out a lot more, and I know I shouldn't. Like, I ate out this morning as well. And I bought food and everything. I'm like, I need to save money. Continues to buy food. But, yeah. So I do want to talk about. I've already really talked about it, but I do want some thought processes on what games you guys would like to see because I'm interested in what games you want to see me play. Because right now I've been drinking water. I've been drinking a lot more water recently, and I can't do diet soda. God, that shit's nasty. That stuff is just really nasty. You have one. What do you have, Demos? What game do you have that you would like to see me play? That's probably terrifying and painful and evil. I am playing that offline. I really don't want to have to deal with all the bullshit that's going around with the game. I can stream it on Discord if you guys would like, but I'm not gonna play it on stream just because I'm tired of all the BS that goes along with it right now. Well, like I said, there's just a lot of stuff that was going on with it between the community and so forth. Like people actually created a site that tracks people who've played the game just so they can harass them. And I'm like, at that point, it doesn't even matter. At that point, it's not even because you're pissed at the game, it's because you just want to be an asshole. I mean, I get it. The person behind it is, a total B. She is evil. Yeah, I paid money to get the game because I wanted to play the game. I liked the game. I like the series. It's my copium for my crippling soda addiction. I agree. But I can't do diet soda. But if you guys would like, I can stream it on Discord. I will stream that game on Discord so you guys can watch. Because again, I just don't want to have to deal with all the BS surrounding the game. And I don't want to have me be targeted and then maybe a friend get targeted for no reason. So I'm not gonna deal with all that stuff. I was really looking forward to the game. I didn't even know anything about what she had done. And it wasn't until the game started coming out that, all that shit came through and I'm like, "Oh, wow." And it's really stupid that the game, a really fun game, is being taken down the way it is. So, yeah. Again, I like the game. It's fun, but I will not stream it. Maybe one day in the future when, you know, all the BS dies down, hopefully, I'll feel comfortable streaming it, but yeah, not right now. Maybe not in the future. Who knows? I mean, it is one of the most streamed games on Twitch, which is funny as shit. All the hate watching just made everybody watch it more. If there's anything else you guys would like to see me stream or play, feel free to let me know. Again, these the games I've suggested so far are only on PS5 that I have. I have other games that I could play. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14, Destiny 2 are the big ones right now that I would like to stream on. I'm gonna say Wednesday because that gives me time to. It doesn't really give me time. It just I don't know. It just makes more sense for Monster Hunter to be on Fridays. But then again, Wednesday might be better because then people could play. And again, I don't know what day would be better. I don't know. You guys are. I'm trying to burp while talk. Yeah. Oh, Mass Effect. Mass Effect is also one of the games we could play. I really hate one. One just drives me freaking insane. God, is one awful. But 2 and 3 are good. But I wouldn't mind playing Mass Effect if you guys would want to see me play that and simp for all my alien husbands. Because I will not lie. Garrison Rex. They're the only male aliens I will ever simp for. I will literally simp for those two aliens. I gotta check something. Because I think I fucked up somewhere. Yep, 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 yep. I don't think it's that. I think it's because of the. Is this it? Okay. That makes more sense. The other way just made it so weird. But so yeah, we have Mass Effect, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14. Um I have other games that I would like to play. But again, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on what you guys would like to see me play. Cuz I'm always interested in what you guys have as ideas. Because if it's just me, because you never know, one of the games you suggest might be a game I'm like, oh, I want to play it, but nobody suggested it, and I'm like, no, I don't want to play it because nobody suggested, because nobody will love it. I want to hear opinions. Of course, every game I've suggested is long form. Like, there's no short games either. And I know Demos, you wanted me to play Hi-Fi Rush, and I might play it and just say fuck it and get in trouble because I've seen a lot of people play it, and I haven't actually watched the streams, but I'm pretty sure they have the music on, so I might just play it. It is a very nice game from what I've seen. It's also got the hottest redhead that I've ever seen. Well, I say that, but there's a lot of hot redheads, but we won't go there. But I would like to play Hi-Fi Rush. I just I'm just flabbergasted that Bethesda was the one behind it. And they shadow dropped it too. Like, I don't think there was any mention of this game being out, and all of a sudden it just came out. Bethesda was like, you know what? Here's a game. And they just dropped that. And I'm like, holy shit. But no, I do want to play it. I do want to play it. But it might be a bit before I pick it up. I mean, granted, I'll be saving quite a bit of money going forward because I won't be paying $224 for internet anymore. Because I did convince Mama Kitsune to finally go back to streaming. Because we tried streaming, she was frustrated. She went back to cable. And she got even more frustrated. And she's like, you know what, let's just go back to streaming. And I'm like, okay, are you sure? Pretty sure I already told the story, but I'm gonna tell it again. But yeah, now we're back to streaming, and now we're saving a bunch of money. We should only be charged, I think, $60 for the next 12 months. So that is very good compared to the $224 we were paying before. So I will be saving some money. The downside is, for at least this upcoming paycheck, is because I called out from work yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and I didn't have any special sick time or anything to cover. So I may try to pick up a day, try to get some extra hours at work. Really don't want to because I want my day off. But well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it is. I don't want to have to work. Yeah, but the game looks fun. It looks fun as shit. I mean, I haven't really watched much of it because I want to like really be surprised when I do finally play it. I mean, I've seen the one boss fight with the redhead. I haven't actually seen the whole boss fight. I've just seen like a little bit of the clips. I've seen some of how like everything in the game is related to music. Like everything in it has some connection to the musical beat in the background. So I mean, like I'm looking forward to it. The game looks fun. But I want to make sure as well to keep myself as far away as possible so that I can actually experience it firsthand. Which the internet and Twitter makes it very difficult to do so. Just like Chainsaw Man. When I finally watched Chainsaw Man, I was severely underwhelmed with a lot of the story. Of course, everybody says, don't worry, it gets better after this season. And I'm like, why the fuck do they do this? Of course, the ending of the first season was just stupid. At least to me it was. Where all of a sudden he pulls out chainsaws from his legs, and I'm like, that is total BS. We've had no build up to him being able to do that. I'm just also imagining he can pull out a chainsaw out of his penis. That's just where it gets really terrifying. Send one vid in disc. Watch it after the stream if you want. It's a funny one. I want to like if it's to do with Hi-Fi Rush, I want to keep everything like away. I don't really want to see anything on it because again, I want to like be surprised. I don't want to be go like, oh, I saw that, because then it's not like genuine shock. I mean, I may watch it. I'm probably gonna be spoiled on it, just like the Puss in Boots movie. I wanted to see that so bad, and then literally it's nothing but memes about the death guy, and I'm like, oh, why? The movie looked so cool, and everybody ruined the shit out of it, and I'm like, wanted to watch Puss in Boots, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna ruin the entire fucking movie for you, and I'm like, no, you motherfuckers. I'll see it when it comes. I'll see it when it comes out, though. Yeah, they like spoiled so many good things, and I'm like, why? The only thing I knew was that he was on his last life, and that he was going to get his friends to help him try to like get back to like what he was. Now, that's all I really knew. And then I knew the one battle scene with the bell. That was about it. Where he fought the giant and the bell, I think, lands on him. I think that was also in a trailer. It's like, that's the only thing I knew. I didn't know anything about death until they fucking ruined it for me. And I'm like, oh, cool, this character's so cool. Where is he from? He's like, yeah, it's from the new movie. We're spoiling everything for you. And I'm like, why? The good news is in March, next month, the DVD or Blu-ray for Dragon Ball Superhero. Dragon Ball Superhero, which is a really bad title, by the way, finally comes out, and I can watch it. I pre-ordered it on Amazon, so I'll get it. I'm pissed because I never got to see it in theaters, because at the time I didn't really have any money to go see it at that time. And then like there was like no extra showings, and I'm like, ah, and everybody's spoiling in it. I'm like, ah. Of course, it took way longer to come out on DVD and Blu-ray than it should have. I think it already released in Japan like months ago. Darn it, we can't ever get anything good. I did go on an anime binge the last couple of days though. Let's see. Now I was working on, I think it was Friday morning. I watched the entire second season of Reincarnated in Another World as a Slime or whatever. I skipped through parts of it because I'm like, uh, there's no feeling of threat anywhere. All because I saw a scene on TikTok where one of the characters died, and I'm like, plot development. And then they came back, and I'm like, no. It was sad. Then I watched Eminence in Shadows, and I'm like, it was a really good series. It just really irritated me in my terms of story, right? Like it's a good series. It's really good. I liked it. But God, did I hate so many of the story devices where the character's reincarnated and he's super powerful, and it's really cool to have a super powered character. But it's really dumb when there's like, at least in the anime, there isn't really a point given to why he's so strong. Or how he got so much magic power and shit until near the end. And even then, I don't think that's a good explanation. I just, I get tired of isekai animes and it's always super powered protagonist demolishes everybody else because he's from another world. I get really tired of those. Some of them are really good, I will not lie. Some of them I really like with a superpowered protagonist. But almost every single one of them with a superpowered protagonist literally is like, oh no, I can't show my powers. I need to act as this. And Eminence in Shadows had that so badly. It's like, I need to be in the shadows. I need to be the background character. And I'm thinking to myself, you don't have to be that. Just be your alter persona. Fucking just do that. You don't need to be this character. Just do this. God, it irritated me. It irritated me to no end. It legit irritated the fuck out of me. Like, you don't need to be this character. You don't need to be this background character bullshit. You could literally just be the one character. You're not fucking Batman. And what irritated me again about that series is like, the main character had nothing to do with the subplots, but somehow wound it up in the subplots constantly. And I'm just like, how? There's a layer of bullshit to get to that point. But there's so much bullshit that goes into it. Irritated me. Like, he saves he saves this girl, this monstrosity that turns into one of the main female leads. And then he ass pulls this story of like this cult and shit, and how they were collecting the descendants of the heroes, and it's the cult of Diablo, and it's like he's ass pulling the fuck out of this, by the way. And yet somehow his ass pull becomes real. Like the cult he made up is legit real. And then the girl and the tons of other girls that he has saved are all the ass pulls are one thing, but ass pulls out of ass pulls make no sense. Now I will admit the one line of "I am atomic" is fucking delivered beautifully in both English and Japanese. Because I watched both episodes where he says it, and I'm like, God damn it, they're both good. But yeah, like The series is good. It's really nice. It's really awesome. But Eminence, its own case of superpower. He didn't get the power he earned in sweat. And he literally death. He also, yeah, yeah, pretty much. He didn't earn his power. He kept all his memories, which again, it's just in terms of the anime, because the actual novels and stuff probably do a lot better job explaining all of it. But like, in the anime, it goes from he's a trained person. I get that he's trained. He knows how to fight. That transfers over into the other world as well. The problem being is that we don't see him get this super god tier slime that he somehow has. It's never explained how he gets this at the start. So we do not know how he got it. We just know that he has it and he's apparently some really skilled person. There's no explanation of how he got the magic power he got either. Like, I get it. Isekais do that. They just, they're here, super powered god, do your shit. I get that. But have some freaking explanation. Even a smidge, even a like again at the end, it's like, yeah, he killed it. He fought a dragon and won, and the dragon said, "Fuck it, here, have this." That's a decent explanation, but still, there's so much shit. The difference being between Ainz and him is that Ainz can actually back it up because of his actual status and the fact that all the characters were designed to worship him. In Eminence and Shadows, he just bullshits his way through it and somehow goes to the actual stuff. Like, watching throughout, like, the girls were doing their own thing, and he would literally just show up out of nowhere. They'd be like, oh, he planned it all along. It's like, no, he didn't fucking know it was there. I know it's satire. I know it's like, it's a satire joke, and I get that. But still, the way it's done in Eminence and Shadows just irritated me. Because it's literally like, he creates this fucking cult in this story. And yet somehow this cult becomes real. And like, all these girls worship him and do this shit for him, and he literally doesn't do anything for any of them in any way. He probably doesn't even know that there are over 600 people working for him. Like I said, probably in the novels and shit, it makes far more sense. But in the anime is what I'm basing it off of, is that there's so many plot holes that make no sense. How did this group get so big? How are they all literally so strong? I mean, granted, it's supposed to be like they're all like experiments or some shit, but that doesn't make any sense on how every single one of them is so strong. It doesn't make sense on how they train the way they do, why they're treated the way they do, because at the end of this first season, I say first season, we might not even get a second season. It's one of those things, but at the end of the season, you have the one girl treat the new girl the way that they do. Like, you discard everything, and I'm like, why? What is this? What is this going on here? Like, why is there some sort of military regime? What is going on? Why is there so little understanding of everything going on at this point in the story? It hurt my brain. My brain doesn't understand this shit anymore. My brain needs some sort of understanding on how and why. Like, how does this organization, how did this all come together? Like, I get it. There were like 7 people originally that he saved. And then all of a sudden they were like, we gotta go. And I'm like, okay, so maybe he'll meet them again at the school. And it's like, no, they were still there being with him, and like, he thinks it's a game and a joke, and I don't know. That's what I mean. You cannot tell me that he is this stupid. Apparently, we're doing this shit again. Yeah, I saw that, Demos. It cut out on Twitch. Apparently, that's what Girl DM was having troubles with as well. Her stream would just cut off abruptly. Yeah, like they're just following his tendencies. Like it's the funny joke, the funny haha joke. But like it's just like I said, it's the believability that doesn't make any sense in that point. Is that you cannot tell me that he is this dumb. But then again, it's an anime, and like the main character can be literally as dense as a brick. You could literally have 400 women wanting to, put him in bed and have babies with him, and he'd still be stupid. But like, it just irritates me. It's like, oh yeah, they're just here playing games with me because making fun. It's like, what? Like half the girls literally used the knowledge you gave them and then turned it into a profit. One of them literally created a shopping mall. Okay? There's a limit to how stupid you can be. No, like I said, man can bluff into a national poker tourney. Pretty much. And again, don't get me wrong. I understand that's the joke. That's the joke. It's a play on the isekai, but it's a play on the isekai that really irritates me because he's literally God in that world, and like his whole point, again, his whole point is to gain strength, and I get that, but it's a dumb way to have the main point be strength because then once he becomes the strongest, there's no point. It's just one of those irritating things. But the irritation mainly came for the fact that the character's point was like, he wants to be this eminence in shadow and do things from the shadows. I don't know. It just hurts my brain. It hurts my brain. It hurts my brain. I don't like it. Again, I'm not saying the anime is bad. The anime was actually really good. The setting, the worldview, the characters. Whenever he was Shadow, I should say, whenever he was playing as Shadow, I liked it. Whenever he was his alternate persona, being the eminence in shadows or whatever, whenever that happened, that was good. But then whenever you have him play his fake persona, I'm not super powerful persona, it really irritated me. Because it was a constant play on everything else. Also damn in the manga, but a bit subtle. Yeah, like I said, most of it probably got cut or removed or changed around. Because, most animes usually don't one for one the manga. In most cases. But it just, again, like I said, my take is overpowered heroes are less fun in isekai because you just know for a fact any scene where they fight, it's just, oh yeah, they're gonna win. There's no point that any of these characters, no matter how high level tier they are, will ever win. And again, that's okay in certain ones. Overlord, I get it. Ainz is literally considered the god in that series. And it makes sense. He's established from the get-go that he is literally powerful. I'm okay with that. Then you have Eminence in the Shadows, and he's just given freaking God. And then shows like One Punch Man. I get it. It's a joke manga where Saitama comes in and immediately wins. I get that. That's okay. Those kinds of shows are okay, but where it's just like they give the power and it's just like little to no. God, I wish you would just bang the girls already. That's one of the things. There's no romance, so it just pisses me off. I hate isekais that do that. It's like, yeah, I got all these women, and I don't even care. It's like, you motherfucker, take that back. Sorry, I had to drink some water. Now, again, my take is someone saying the LN, he gives middle finger in some scene dialogues. Yeah, that sounds about right. But again, I like the series. A lot of it was very predictable, especially with the bullshit of him somehow having the ability to trick people and mind, and like the fight with, like when he fought Iris in the tournament, like her constantly being afraid. It's just one of those moments where I go, you build up this moment and then you just kind of ruin it by making the character so overpowered that any character in that universe, in that world, is just seen as like a kid with a butter knife. It gets very unfun. But granted, it probably has a lot more to it. But probably every character he faces will always be underpowered compared to him. Again, I will not deny that the I Am Atomic, delivered spectacularly by both the English and Japanese VAs, is downright chilling. Because, yeah, holy shit. Those lines. Oh. I got wet for a second there. Like, survive a nuclear explosion. Again, the funny thing is, like, survive a nuclear explosion. The thing that kills him is a fucking truck. Should be more like, I am a truck. And just run people over. Of course, the way he dies is stupid, too. It's like, magic, magic, and then it just runs out and gets hit by a truck. Of course, you gotta make up some BS excuse for the character to die. But, again, I will say I did love it. The character design, the characters, the story was interesting. It just irritated the fuck out of me. Baki? Baki, I don't mind so much. I mean, its logic is already bullshit with the fact that there's a guy who has, what, his legs are like so long that his torso has like nothing or some shit. Like his muscles and his arms and legs were so huge and his chest and stuff were so small. Or, I mean, that kind of logic's okay because it's already fucked up logic. Like, I don't mind that. When the logic is immediately established as being stupid, I'm okay with it. Eminence in Shadow's logic was just so fast. And no little to no explanation is given. Like, again, I don't mind stupid logic as long as it's delivered the right way. Like, again, we'll go with One Punch Man. His excuse for why he's so strong is that he does all this and he went bald. And yet he's so powerful. I get that. That's stupid logic. It's dumb logic explained right. Eminence in Shadows is dumb logic with very little explanation that just drives me freaking insane. Again, like I've always said, like, well, I don't think I've always said it, but in a series that I watch, I don't mind watching it as long as there's actual explanation for why the character can be so strong or get so strong. I don't know if I want to read the manga. If I read the manga, I'm gonna try to catch up on it, and then I'm gonna be like, I've got to wait X amount of time because I'm pretty sure it's not a weekly manga, and I hate monthly mangas. I already follow like 3 or 4 monthly manga. Oh, I hate waiting for them because translators and shit. But again, I don't mind explanations as long as they make sense or have some understanding. And again, isekais are usually the ones that who have this, where it's character comes in and becomes all powerful. I get that, I really do, but I need some sort of explanation. I can't handle it if it's the other way around. My mind doesn't do well on that shit. But I have been thinking of trying to start writing my own story again. I might do it on stream. We can theory craft the characters and shit. Because I would like to do a story. I want to write my own story. It's one of my dreams that I have my own story written. Don't ever think it'll happen because I have a very short attention span and I'm not very good at writing. At least not anymore. I have to get back into it. The English language is just the worst. But I do want to get back into writing because I've really been enjoyed this story I've been crafting in my head, and I really do want to put them down on paper. Not only that, they're also original characters I could use. I have tons of original characters I could use for this shit, and they would be perfect. So I do want to try doing that. I do want to start trying to do that because, again, I like writing my own stories. I do like writing my own stories. I do have a lot of original characters I could build off of. Well, this wouldn't be lore for me. This would be lore for an actual story. So this wouldn't be lore crafting for my character. This would be lore crafted for an actual legitimate story I want to write. But I would love to do that. Maybe I could try to get some friends on stream and help do that as well. Because I know a lot of them like D&D stuff, so having some people who are more prone for D&D who can help theory craft some stuff would be really interesting. But I do have a main character in mind. It'd be the easiest example would be kind of like, again, this is just the overarching example would be like Issei from High School DxD, or the human, then you have a dragon inside of them. Not the actual same way with a gauntlet or anything like that, but the premise is human and dragon in one. It'd be an isekai type thing, of course, just so I could throw in a bunch of references. Because it wouldn't make any sense if I tried to do references the way I'm thinking of doing. And it's just like, oh yeah, I already know this shit. Because it would help. I think it'd be fun. But of course, GP chat D&D stream. What does GP stand for? I don't play D&D. I'm just saying that a lot of people, the friends that I know, like to play D&D or tabletops. So having them on stream to help theory craft the stream, where I rewrite the characters and the lore, and the characters and the lore for the story would be fun. Of course, trying to get everybody together for that is the hard part. But I do want to write my own story. I really do want to do that. I would really enjoy having some people help build up characters. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any. Like, I would like to play a tabletop game, but I don't think I can. I don't have the time to really set forth to play one. Because I want to make sure I have plenty of time to play it. Whether it takes a couple of hours or it takes, like, upwards of 4 or 5. I want to make sure that I have plenty of time to play with the group. Especially if it's a long campaign. I want to be able to make sure that I can do it on those days type thing. Like, I haven't played D&D before, but I've played a friend when I was younger. Our next door neighbor had a friend that created his own tabletop, and I played with them, and I loved it. Like, I do love tabletop games. I just haven't been able to play many of them, if any. I haven't played any of the legitimate ones. I haven't played Pathfinder, D&D, Starfinder? Either Star something. I haven't played any of those. I literally didn't even know those existed until I started playing Magic with my friends. But, like, again, I do love tabletop games. I do want to play them. There's this one artist that I follow on Twitter that's working on his own custom tabletop with a more adult theme to it, and it's funny as shit. But I really do hope that they make an actual book and can sell it, because I would love to buy it. Not only for the art, but for, like, the general understanding of the game. Because I do want to make my story more, not adult, but less childish, I guess. More adult themes, covering a lot of my own depraved ideas. Yes, I have a very, very, very fucked up mind. I will not deny that. I will accept how crazy my mind is. I did not know he created his own tabletop. That's interesting. I know one thing, I'm going to be peeing a lot today. I drank on my lunch break earlier today. I literally bought this big thing of water and some bread to eat on lunch, and I drank that whole thing of water. And it was 3 servings, by the way, in the one bottle. It was supposed to be servings of 3. I drank it all in less than an hour. I had to go to the bathroom a lot. Near the end of my shift, I'm like, can you hold this? I need to go to the bathroom. But nobody would, so I had to finish everything up. I was about to start doing the Peter Griffin. I was like, hold it. Hold it. Funny part is the animated part of it. So sometimes they ask the animator certain action. Oh. I don't know what's going on with my camera, but I feel like my movements are all weird. I did activate a different tracking. Hold on. I activate a different tracking method. I think I activated the NVIDIA tracking, which I think makes me look weird. I thought that was authorized. I guess it might have been because I change my password. Ah, video tracking. I have a 3090, so I'm pretty sure that's an RTX GPU. I'll just leave it. But so yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'd like to try to do. I'd love to try to get in some D&D or a tabletop game that somebody's playing. Because it would also help me get out with other people. Because I am very shy. I am very, very shy. That's one of the things I want to do is get involved with that type of stuff. Of course, I want to start my own story. I'd love to theory craft the characters with you in chat, with you guys in chat, and maybe some friends I could bring along the way who probably have better, well, not better, but additional experience in theory crafting characters compared to me. Because I will not lie, a lot of my inspirations and story come from the series and anime and TV shows I watch, which again is how a lot of things start. It usually starts as, because you watch something else and you're inspired by it, and then you break it down into what you want, and then it's your own thing. I will figure it out when I do finally get to it. No! No, no, shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut your freaking mouth. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. Ow, my neck. Okay, that felt better. Laughing out loud, exactly. We're laughing out loud because we don't do that here. What was I? I was thinking of something. I had a topic too. It's funny. I had like talked this entire time without stopping, and now that my brain's going mush mode, I can't think of anything to talk about. Because we talked about the anime I watched recently with. Okay, I will turn you off, PS5. I get it. My controller is dying. I will charge you tomorrow. Talking about the anime, watching Eminence and Shadows, Reincarnated as Slime. I'm watching Black Summoner. I'm finishing up Black Summoner. It's nice, but it's again one of those things where he just gets super overpowered, and I'm like, ah! But at least there's an explanation for his overpoweredness. Which makes more sense than Eminence and Shadows, where he's just fucking powerful out of nowhere. God, does it irritate me. I need to stop before my mind hurts. But yeah, so I've been catching up on some anime I've missed, some anime I haven't missed. I still need to watch what was it? There's quite a few series and shit that I need to rewatch. Not rewatch, but watch. Uh Oh, I'm waiting on the dub for Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon season 4, I think. Part 2. I'm waiting for that to finally get dubbed. God, I want to see what happens to Belle. There's no such thing as a backlog of anime. It's just a never-ending series of anime that you never watch. And then one day finally you watch. And then you're like, there's more. Unlike video games, they just keep piling up. Wait, that's exactly the same as video games. Oh my god, they're the same! Akihabara Maid is pretty good. I don't know. I heard something about that. Isn't it like a death thing where like all the maids get killed? Or am I just thinking of something else? I know I've seen clips and it's like all these really hot maids and all of a sudden they just all start getting murdered. Or they start killing each other or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, let me try something. Okay. Switch to level 5 tracking in VTube Studio. This is level 5 tracking, movement, movement, movement. Now I go to the RTX. I don't know, I can't really tell a difference, but I think my mouth movement's different. I think my mouth movement's different in RTX. It also might be because of my mouth open sensitivity. Oh shit. Turn you down a little bit. It was on max, and I'm like, no, thank you. Backlog doesn't exist, Sabaro. You're still in the Matrix. We need to wake you up. Oh God, I can't believe I actually had to use that joke. My throat hurts. Sabaro, the backlog doesn't exist. You need to wake up. Why is all of that getting sent through now? Don't need you, you or you. Get rid of you. That's why. OBS reconnect, or is it disconnected still? Like a Kill Bill style? Really? That's weird. I didn't really like it. It looked stupid to me. Like, it looked really weird and stupid if you're talking about the Maid Show. I mean, again, I haven't seen it, so I don't know the premise behind it. So all I know is that all of a sudden, really hot characters just start getting killed, and it's one of those irritating things where I'm like, but they're so hot, and now they're just all dead. And then I'm like, oh, you kill them off every freaking time. One of the reasons why I can't even watch Magical Girl episodes or series anymore, because like they always kill off the really hot ones, or I should say the really cool ones, just to cover. Because I know some of them are really young characters, so we won't go into that. But we'll go into the fact that the really cute and adorable characters usually just get killed off. I remember one where I don't get it. Like, why does all of a sudden Magical Girl animes all about murdering everybody? When did that start? Besides from Madoka. Madoka is its own thing. It was interesting and unique. Now every Magical Girl series has to have, oh yeah, kill everybody else. Because that's what makes sense. Okay. Okay, apparently OBS is being stupid today too. All of a sudden OBS is fucking with me. And I'm not losing frames, so there's something going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and say thank you guys for stopping by for my fucked up chat. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it today because I'm not dealing with all this bullshit. So thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. I don't think we had any follows or subs, but thank you guys for lurking. If you did, if you didn't, it's okay. I'm going to go finish up some anime and maybe charge my PS5 controller because I'm stupid. Well, thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. We're gonna do shit on Wednesday. Bye bye.